Today in this video, I'm going to be telling you 10 ways to keep your man from cheating. Infidelity is a huge cause for concern because it breeds dishonesty in relationships. So it's only natural to want to know how to keep a man faithful. Whether you have been cheated on before or you just want to know how to keep your man or your boyfriend faithful in a relationship, first it is important to understand why men cheat on women they love. Yes, that's right. Most men don't cheat because are no longer in love with their partner. Rather, happily married men, most of them say they cheat because they want variety in their life, or they feel something is missing in an area in their life of which they believe the woman they are presently in a relationship with cannot feel. Some men complain of being bored, or they say they want to feel adored by their partner, or they simply want to assert their freedom, or they are just tired of feeling like a disappointment. People who cheat may want a partner who places them at the center of their life, and they may no longer feel like they are a priority in yours. Why some men have a cheating behavior tendencies because they speak a different love language. Why some men say they are driven by a biological directive to reproduce and procreate with as many women as possible in order to keep their gene and their species surviving. But whatever their reason may be for cheating, men, just like women, have an innate need to want to feel appreciated and respected in their relationship by their partners. Now, with that in mind, here are 10 things you can do to keep your man or your boyfriend completely faithful and to keep him from ever cheating on you again. Number one, be willing to initiate sex. Many men see sex as a way to measure your desirability of them. So be willing to always, most times, initiate sex in your relationship. Help your man to feel a kind of desire by making the first move. Not all the time you will relax and wait for the man to make a move. You understand? At times it will make your relationship to feel a kind of bored, and the man may actually feel like, so if I don't make any move, so if I don't make the first sexual advance, so it means that my partner doesn't want me and she cannot even make a move. So help your partner to feel a kind of desire by sometimes taking that bold step and making the first sexual move on him. It helps to keep him in touch with the fact that you really desire him. Number two, be open to experimentation. Now, what I mean by being open to experimentation is you should be willing to try out new things with the man you love. Be eager to try out new things with him. Relationship has to be built. It has to constantly, it needs to be fed in order for it to remain alive. So be willing to try out new things with the man you love. If you just keep on doing, let's just say you engage in the same style every now and then, the relationship may get boring and your sex life may actually even get boring, especially when the man wants to make a move, try out a new kind of sex position with you, and then you kind of turn him down. You don't want anything new, you just want your usual old styles. It kind of makes the man feel like, no, I'm tired of this thing, I cannot continue in this particular kind of way again. So be willing to try out new things with him. It kind of builds his own confidence and makes him understand that truly you have his interest at heart and you are willing to go any mile in order to please him and yourself too. I'm not saying you should get in a sex position that you feel that is a kind of repulsive to yourself, but it kind of just make your man to feel desired by being willing to try out new things with him. Number three, don't be overly accommodating. When a man wants a partner, we have a picture of what we want in our women, and now a woman has to, in a kind of way, try to fit into the picture of that thing which his partner wants in a woman. And there is a way you could do it to a reasonable extent. Human beings change, and your partner could at a point in time feel like this is no longer what I want in a woman. So what I'm trying to say in this number three, that you should not be overly accommodating, is that you should maintain a sense of originality. That you maintain you. Don't go ahead and lose yourself entirely in order to please your man. Let there be a sense of originality in you. You understand? This is a kind of, let me just say, don't let him see you finish. That's the kind of thing I'm trying to say here. Don't lose yourself, don't lose your originality because you want to fit into his picture. You get what I mean? That's number three. Now, number four, take care not to become controlling. Most often, when we get into a relationship, we engage, as time goes on, we engage in some unhealthy relationship habits, like trying to control our partner to do what works best for us. That can be destructive. By that I mean like nagging, complaining, bribing, a kind of rewarding your partner, with your body. You cannot have sex with me or else you do this for me. Those are some unhealthy relationship habits that could drive your man outside of your home if care is not taken. So you should always be careful not to engage in such unhealthy habits. So in a nutshell, don't try to be in control of your partner by employing some unhealthy habit in your relationship, because it had the capacity of making your partner to feel like you are kind of using him, or that the only reason why you are accommodating him is because he's doing one or two things for you, and that may lead to a unhealthy feeling being bred in the relationship, which has the capacity to drive your man outside and lead him to cheating on you. Now to number five, make sure your man understand how much you appreciate him. Now, what I mean by this, as a lady, you know how much it makes you feel good when you are complimented, when you are told how good of a person you are. The same thing applies to men. Always make your man understand that he is appreciated by you. Shower him with compliments when the need arises. You don't have to be stingy with it. When he does something good, praise him, appreciate him, make him understand that truly you understand that what he just did is worth it, and you realize all the efforts he's putting into the family, or the efforts he's putting into the relationship to keep it surviving. That's number five. Number six, encourage him to take time for himself. Most men cheat because they feel a kind of suffocating in their relationship. Not suffocating in the sense, but they feel like they are being consumed by their partner, and the only sense of freedom they feel, or the only sense of freedom they get, is when they maybe hang out with another lady, engage in outside affair. It makes them a kind of feel like they have freedom. So it is a good idea to always allow your man some time for himself, to pursue his hobby, pursue his sports, pursue the other things that he feels like they are important to his life. Don't try to monopolize all his time, because that will kind of make him feel like he has lost his freedom, which can in turn drive him out in pursuit of that freedom, which will make him cheat on you, and you don't want that. Now to number seven, be aware of your emotions. As a woman, women have this nature of trying to, or always communicating their emotion, their anger, their appreciation through body language, and not necessarily saying it with their mouth. But that's a bad idea, because you could be angry and you don't say it out, but you're trying to communicate it to your partner through your body language. Your partner may not understand. Not every man is that sensitive to understand that this is the message you're trying to pass with your body language, which in turn could make them to start looking outside for lady or a woman that would idolize them the way you used to, or they will start looking for a woman that will kind of speak out their mind whenever they feel offended. So don't always try to communicate your emotions to your man through your body language. Always say your mind in order to maintain a healthy relationship with him. Now to number eight, prioritize your man. Don't make him feel like he is somewhere at the bottom of the things that matters to you most. Most often than not, when a man cheats, you find out that the woman is also engaging, or the woman is also cheating. Not necessarily sexually cheating, but a kind of placing something else over his partner, especially when this happens is in marriage. You find out that the woman could be giving more attention to the children, or the woman could be giving more attention to a sick relative, or the woman could be giving more attention to her business other than her partner, which kind of reduces the way your partner feels, that or it kind of belittles him, or makes him feel like the position he is occupying in your life is not all that important. That could also drive him out to kind of find somebody who will prioritize him in her life. So whatever you do, always try to put your man first. It's going to make that relationship stronger and also keep it alive for as long as there needs to. Now to number 9. Learn your man's love language. Everybody has a love language they like, they love, and appreciate. Try to understand your man's own body or love language. It could be that he loves being played with, or he loves surprises, or he loves, the kind of when you shower him with praises. Try to understand his love language and then speak it to him regularly. That would kind of make him feel appreciated, wanted, and desired. And a man who feels all these things, even when he wants to cheat, will still realize that what am I going out to look for when I have almost everything I need in this particular relationship? So understand your man's love language and speak it to him regularly. And now finally to number 10. Recognize his relationship pattern. What I mean by this is that you need to understand a man's belief or a man's perception of what a relationship is or what a relationship should look like. There are some men that believe that it is their right and their duty to sleep with and reproduce or procreate with as many women as possible. If you are in a relationship with such man, it doesn't matter what you do. Even if you sacrifice for them, yourself for them, they will still cheat on you. It doesn't make any difference. That is why it is important to ask for your man's relationship history and understand the kind of person he is and understand the kind of pattern he applies to relationship or the kind of beliefs he has concerning relationship. That will save you the unnecessary stress of having to complain here and there or trying to force a square peg into a round hole. Now this is it for today. Thank you so much for watching till this end. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and share. There are a lot of women in the position that want to understand what they could do probably to make their man not to cheat on them. Share this video and allow it to get to them. Thank you so much once again. Until next time, see you there. Peace out.